right, guys, it is time for us to do math. It probably won't take us very long today, so maybe today would be a good day to watch the 2D and 3D shape videos on the resource and also like counting with a pirate or just doing some counting to 100 by ones. There's also a counting by 100, counting to 100 by tens. So if you want to do some of those things, that would be great. But the first thing I want you to do today for math is I want you to go on a little walk around your house and I want you to see if you can find some things at your house that look kind of like a sphere. So, for example, as I walked around my house, I don't really have a whole lot of balls at my house, but I do have those yarn balls my sisters made for me. So, those would count as a sphere. After you've gone on your walk to find the spheres, I want you to go around and find all the cubes. Do you have cubes at your house? I know I'd have to peek in the freezer, but I have some ice cubes at my house. I think, let's see if I still have some in my water bottle. Oh, just slightly. Can you guys see those? I have a few ice cubes in there. So I would count the cubes in my freezer. And then, can you find any cylinders in your house? Go ahead and walk around. And then can you find any cones? I think I might have the most problem finding cones because I know I don't have any ice cream cones in my house right now. So I might have a harder time. But just look around and see if you can see something that looks like those shapes. After you've done that, go ahead and get your worksheet for today. And I am just going to go through and do this first page with you. And then the second page, it wants you to color. And if you have crayons, I want you to go ahead and color with those colors. If you don't, I'm going to give you some options so that you can still do the worksheet without any crayons. So this first part, it tells us ring the objects, which we know ring also means circle. So ring the objects shaped like cubes on the top shelf. So what do we have on the top shelf that's shaped like a cube? Well, what do you think about the tissue box? Should we ring it? We should. A tissue box looks like a cube right there. What about a pencil? Does a pencil look like a cube? Nope. So we're just going to leave it blank. What about the Jack in the Box? Boxes are like cubes. So yep, the Jack in the Box is a cube. The next one says, ring the objects like cylinders on the middle shelf. So here we have a block. Is that block like a cylinder? It is. So we're going to circle that. Now, the next one is what's called a kaleidoscope. And a kaleidoscope, if you've never seen one, you look into it and you turn it and it makes some pieces move inside it and you get different patterns as you look inside the kaleidoscope. Is the kaleidoscope a cylinder? It is. So we're going to circle it. And then is a book a cylinder? It's not, so we're going to just leave it blank. Then it says ring the object shaped like spheres on the bottom shelf. So is that notebook shaped like a sphere? Nope. What about the beach ball? Yep. So we're going to put another circle around that. And what about the orange? I actually ate an orange the other day, and you know the oranges you can get at Christmas time that are chocolate covered orange slices. I had a chocolate chip with each of my slices so I could have it like an orange colored chocolate chip, and it was so yummy. Is an orange a sphere? It is. So we're going to circle that. Now, on the back side of the paper, it would like you to color all the cubes on this page green. If you don't have a green, will you put an X on all the cubes? So for example, right here, I see a cube. So instead of coloring it green, I'm just going to put an X. Okay, then let's do two lines kind of like an equal sign on the cylinders. So I see a cylinder right here. So I'm just going to draw 2 lines on it. For the cone, let's do a smiley face. So we'll do the 2 eyes and the smiley face. So I see a cone right here. So I'm going to draw a smiley face on my cone. Okay, and the last one, let's do let's see. Let's do a T. So kind of like a plus sign or a T. So when I find a sphere, go ahead and put a plus sign on it, and then I'll know you found the right shapes. But remember, if you have the colors, go ahead and just color in the shapes down here in their correct color. And if you want, go ahead and send me a picture of these things.